everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Queen's Wish, the Conqueror! Last episode, we went and cleared out the Barb's Bastion over here, took care of the rusty Barb, and now those bandits are gone and dealt with. Before I continue, there is just one thing that I want to check out and take care of over in Kelleran. I guess I need to actually be outside in order to fast travel. Because, something I realized I forgot to do in here. Forgot to check up on. That was an implied thing that I could do. You, Shaw of the theater. You're looking for patrons? Queen Sharon is a great patroness of all the arts. He places a hand on your shoulder. His other arm waves grandly at the stage. Imagine, if you will, with a small patronage, my theater will be transformed. New paint, new curtains, new costumes, a return to weekly productions of the best classic plays from Haven. Or follow your mother's example. With great royal patronage, I will write a new glorious play celebrating your heroic journey across Sacramentum. His pitch complete, he eagerly awaits your answer. Okay, you know what, sure, I'll follow my mother's example with great royal patronage. We have the coin to spare. Shaw is beside himself with happiness. He claps approvingly. I will write the greatest play of the decade about your adventures. Haven's court will celebrate your deeds. How are you doing with my money? Shaw smiles approvingly. We appreciate your generosity, but lean times always come again in the arts. You can't fault me for planning ahead. Of course, we hope for the Banlons to return one day. What do you think of the Banlon family? The Banlons were the best of royals, after the Queen, of course. Kind, generous. They made this the finest theater on the continent, playing the best Havenite plays. Even a few written by yours truly. When the calamity struck, they were forced to flee to protect themselves. I would have left too, except I could never abandon my old girl. He looks affectionately at his theater. Perhaps one day they will return and patronize my theater again. He pats the bench next to him lovingly. A minor thing, but hey, who knows? Maybe it'll come to something. Anyway, that said, I'm gonna do some exploring out around here. We explored around there. Actually, you know what? I did say I wanted to make my way to the Tainly mines, because there was something there that just kind of vanished. So, travel back to Fort Haven, and we will explore up in the north. We'll find our way around here. Near Tainly. Okay, this is near Tainly. Ah! Haven report. So, we get 7 wood, 4 stone, 3 metal, and 2 quicksilver. Yes, we will be getting quicksilver out of this. Nothing from Ukat or the other 2. Resource. Okay, so we gained 1 wood, no stone, 2 metal, which is good, and no quicksilver, and 8 gold, which is definitely something. Okay, good. We are getting some metal. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Anyway, let's look around. There's a small hut here, it seems. What is this? There is a forlorn Havenite sitting out here, alone by the fire. He wears what were fine clothes, now torn and unlaundered. He is sad. He motions for you to sit by his fire. Who are you? I was Lundred, mayor of Tainly. Now I am just hiding out here alone, waiting to be lost. What is wrong? My village was lost. One day I emerged from my house and entered town, and I found that everyone had lost their minds. Walking silently, not responding, not seeing me. What happened? He looks around nervously. I can't say. They might come for me. I feel it in my mind. I will succumb soon. It is something in the mines. I know it is. Please leave me. If you are here, it will draw them to me. He turns away. Well, we found the mayor. Oh, good. Another survey marker. You haven't been to this one yet, so you look around. Because you are on the shore, you see the darkness of the Ariel Woods to the east. Far to the northwest, you can barely make out the Ukatish Swamp. You take note. Okay, so that's 3 of those. This path leads to the village of Tainly. It's a modest mining village extracting mercury out of the ground for the benefit of Haven. Something is wrong here. The closer you get to the town, the more distracted you feel. It's hard to concentrate. The birds are silent. You keep stumbling off the path. The townsfolk walk in a daze. It's hard to think. The tailings from the mine to the east have been dumped here for years. The ground around the exhausted ore is dead. Poisons have been seeping out of the rocks into the ground for decades. Well, that's more than a little concerning. You approach this group of villagers expecting an awestruck greeting. They walk by you. They don't make a sound. They don't even look at you. You try to talk to them, but they just ignore you. They tend to their sickly crops with mindless, repetitive motions. Very strange. Tainly is located to the north. I'm just going to take a look over the road here. You find a band of Havenite soldiers patrolling this road. They didn't arrive with you. They're old-timers, the ones you held out. They've been walking up and down this road year after year, hoping that you would return. Meeting them is surprisingly not awkward. They don't resent your absence at all. As they kneel and report their status, you can't help but be impressed by the loyalty and tenacity of the soldiers of Haven. Just uncovering a few things here. This was the warehouse district for the colony. When Sacramentum was a healthy colony, these buildings were constantly full of stone from the Vol and weapons from Ukat. Now they are empty and slowly rotting away. Your mother is sincerely hoping that, under your influence, these warehouses fill with goods again. This camp is a humble trading post. Only one merchant is in attendance, sitting by the fire. Fortunately, there are 2 guards sitting by her, otherwise you'd be more worried. When you get close, she waves you forward. The rumors are true! Welcome, Prince. I am Glacier. All are happy that Haven has returned. Would you like to trade? I have some unusual and precious goods. What are you doing out here? In such a remote camp, you mean? A crossroads like this sees many travelers. Many of them have unusual goods. I collect the unusual, the magical, goods that often aren't welcome in towns. Villagers can be suspicious. Let me see what you're selling. Scroll of Mercy, heals nearby allies and cures. You've got 1, but that's useful. Quicksilver, could be useful, and a sure shot ring for more hit chance. Alright, you know what? I feel like we could use a Quicksilver. A little extra is fine. Anything we can sell? I don't think so. I don't need anything else. Farewell. Alright, let's head up to Tainly. We need to investigate. But I am very concerned about what we'll find in Tainly. You approach this group of Haven soldiers patrolling near Tainly. You expect a respectful greeting. When they detect you, they turn and draw their weapons. You are alarmed. Then, in perfect unison, they tilt their heads, as if listening to someone. They sheathe their blades and walk off. Bizarre and worrying. You suspect that if you encounter them again, you will not be so fortunate. And this is the way to the mines. Definitely something to investigate. Alright, let's start looking through the mines. You approach the Tainly mines. At the front is a row of 4 crude log buildings. The entrance to the mine is to the north. Nobody is in sight. It is very quiet. The closer you get to the mines, the more dazed you feel. This is the source of the dark magic that afflicts the region. Finding it is one thing, of course. Eradicating it is another. Okay. We can probably investigate the 4 buildings. Oh. There's the entrance to the mines. Tainly Mines, Cinnabar Refinery. We're definitely going to start with investigating these 4 buildings here. See if there's anything in any of them that could tell us anything before we go in. Like a swine! There we go. We've got a chest here with a crude bow. Well, we can sell it. What about in this one? These must be old warehouses. Nothing in there. How about this one? Nothing in here. And the last one. This one's got a few things. More slimes. Okay. Ah, come on! There we go. Alright, and in this chest we have a gold bar and some quicksilver. Well, quicksilver will be handy, I imagine. The door's locked. Crap. Alright, all that's left is to go into the mines itself. Oh goody, a skeleton. You step into the mine. An acrid chemical smell stings your nose. Once cinnabar, the ore that is cooked to extract pure quicksilver, was mined here. Then the ore veins were played out, but cinnabar was still brought here to be processed. If you can reclaim this mine, it will be able to provide resources. You simply have to deal with the horrors within. Like this skeleton. Which we can do from range. Okay. Start looking through this place. More skeletons. Fortunately, we managed to block that. There we go. Another skeleton dealt with. I see another one over there, but... oh! And it's coming out to attack us. Come on, and there we go. Alright, I want to take a look in this room over here. I do see a chest. Well, this is infuriating. 6 Haven soldiers have had their mines taken. They stand in a nearby passage, eyes blank, blocking your path. If you can't find another way through the mines, you will have to battle your own people. Let's not, then. Because if I can avoid harming my own people, I will. In a nearby cave, you see a gigantic mountain of slime. It pulses slowly and mindlessly. It doesn't react to your presence. It might change if you enter its cave. More of our people. I guess we have no choice. Oh! There's more than just the one slime. Alright, you get close and do a brutal blow. That's not pleasant. We've got ensnaring on us. Get the giant one done. Quickly. Another spreading slime. I don't want to deal with whatever that does. Okay, just gotta get the giant slime. There we go. Alright, that's cleared out. Copper bits, more quicksilver. Good. Please only have the slime come. Okay, I'll take that. Ah, jeez. Okay. Unfortunately, it looks like we have to kill one of our own. Possibly a second. I did not care for that. Ah, this is unfortunate. I'm sorry. Almost got rid of the slime. Sad that our own people had to die here. I wish that hadn't happened. Whatever it is must be in the center here. Oh, do a quick healing. That must be the way further in. Hopefully from here we'll be able to find our way through. Alright, let's head down. See what we find in here. You stumble. The air down here is stifled with baffling magical energy. It doesn't stop you, though. You aren't just some peasant. You are a Prince of Haven. You shake your head, take a few deep breaths, and stride forward. More skeletons and slimes. You have found the source of the curse that afflicts Tainly. There's no mistaking it. It's a gigantic, mindless horror, the product of dark magic and malevolent wizards. The twisted creature is a nightmare out of Sutter's most implausible stories of adventure. It lurches toward you, maybe to eat you, maybe just to cause pain. Ugh, that is pretty darn hideous. And it resisted being vulnerable. Okay, get an inspiring cry out. I think we're going to need it. This probably isn't going to do much. Actually, that did a lot more than I expected. Get rid of that skeleton. Okay, that's, immobile. Fortunately, it's a guy who's already next to it. So, that's fine. Do a brutal blow? He evaded. That's exactly what I wanted. Hold on. Maybe... That got rid of those and damaged it. Okay, good. Maybe a blinding blow. Definitely helped. Confusion! That I don't really care for, but it's dead. The creature is bizarre and alien, but it responds to burning and hacking the way you expect. It collapses in a mountain of branches and ooze. The aura of madness in the mines clears instantly. You wonder where the thing came from. The woods of the Ariel aren't far to the east, and they have a reputation for magic and madness. Maybe it was one of their escaped pets. Now that the mine is cleared, it can begin to produce precious wood and quicksilver for you. You'll get more materials every second day. Excellent, and we got a level up out of that. Anything in this... Oh, what's this? What is confusion? Every turn in combat, this character will receive an unpleasant, harmful effect, like fear or silence. So, silence. This character can only use basic attacks and items in combat. No abilities can be used. Okay. That said, we've got wood, silver, and a shielding band, which is more armor. You've already got one. You've got the healing, the surgeon's ring. You'll use the shielding band. Okay. Now let's get out of here. I have a feeling those, Oh, they're gone. Good. This gigantic still is for processing cinnabar. The ore is cooked and the quicksilver is drawn from the gases that emerge. Quicksilver is a key ingredient for powerful potions. Some eccentric sages claim that ingesting too much of it is bad for you. Even if true, that is a small price to pay for the power it provides. I can imagine. I did see a chest over here. Here we are. Wood and amber. Okay. That leads down a path we can't go. This is a door, though. More slimes. Definitely worth it to kill it. And a skeleton. Nope, not shock. I wanted icy wave. You really can't reach? One more step forward. Yeah, I approve of that. Don't really approve of that. Ah, come on! And there we go. Alright, and what have we got in this chest? A strength rune and a silver bar. Incidentally, I was told that runes are actually salvageable, so we can attach them to things again. I don't know how, though. Also, I did take a look in the help section to see if I could find out what determines who goes first. All it said was that speed determines who goes when. How fast your character moves. The higher this is, the more turns you take in combat. That's all we have. There's no other information to determine, well, that. Alright, let's head back to, let's head back. You approach this group of Haven soldiers patrolling near Tainly. You expect a respectful greeting. They salute, but their minds are still fogged by the influence of the monster in the mines. They will return to themselves soon. You leave them alone. Now that we've cleaned it out, is this place... Hey! There's people here! You return to the Tainly mines and find that the people here are getting back to work. They are clearing away the trash and the bones, repairing the tracks, and producing precious quicksilver for you. As you pass the Havenites, they kneel. Even if you weren't a prince, they would be grateful to you for saving them. Okay, let's see if there's anything in any of these buildings. One of the mine workers kneels while passing. They are working hard to get the mine working and providing supplies for you. I mean, it's worth it to see if there's anything in any of these rooms. Or anyone who's willing to talk about things. Just a person. Maybe this one door will open now. Nope, it's locked. Alright, but there is someone over here. The head of the mine stands at the entrance, waiting for you. He approaches and kneels. Prince, we are so honored you have returned. I am Head Chaser. We have found most of the equipment for this mine is intact, and we will be sending new materials to Fort Haven very soon. Do you have anything you can give me right now? I'm sorry, Prince. Most of our valuable stores were looted while that horror controlled us. As we extract quicksilver and cut down trees, we'll send them to your fort. I could use a place to rest. Of course. I will have the intact guest quarters opened up for you. It's in the east building. Do you need anything else? No, you have done enough for us. We're eager to do all we can for our colony. Where did that monster come from? Well, probably the woods of the Ariel. It is a strange place, full of mad leaders and odd magic. Might it have been sent intentionally? It's possible, but we can't be sure. Strange beasts wander out of the woods all the time. So that's definitely a place that's going to need to have an eye kept on it. Alright. I doubt there's going to be anyone in the woods, in the mines, not the woods. We'll take a look. Okay, there's people in the mines, but they're all working. Is there anyone downstairs now? There is. And there's skeletons and slimes here that are just sitting there, not hostile. Which is definitely odd. I wonder why that is. I can't help but feel that's probably a bug. I did try to avoid harming my own people. You saw me, I tried. I just wanted to kill one of those slimes. Sadly, it didn't work. Pardon me, I sneezed. Anyway, let's head out. The people of Tainly? Their minds are still fogged. Okay, let's go report to the mayor then. He will want to know this. Who are you? I am Lundred, mayor of Tainly. My town was lost. Everyone went mad. I was going mad. Now we have all been restored. Something happened. It was me. I cleared a horror out of the mines. A horror? You describe it. Ah, Ariel magic. The weird things they make in the Ariel woods are constantly escaping. We have been too weak to hold them back. I am so grateful. Thank you for returning, Prince. We are eager to serve the Queen again. Serve how? He thinks. His mind is still clearing. Oh, I forgot. Behind my home, there are crates of quicksilver, waiting for many years to be delivered. Please, take them. You make a note to tell your soldiers to come collect them. Then you depart. Excellent! We got some replacement quicksilver. That's good. A new day dawns. Day 8. Alright, let's head back in, report in, rest, level up, because we did level up. I'm fine with all the cultural we've done. I mean, Haven's Mercy would actually be very useful. But it costs so much energy, jeez. All the Haven abilities cost so much. Actually, giving Rupert healing would be a good thing, in my opinion. It would give a bonus to evasion, but the healing would help out a lot. Better than these other things, I think. Yes. Healing. A little more evasion, and you'll be able to actually cast spells to provide assistance. Yes, the more healing we have, the better. Alright, Elspeth is our combat master. What are we going to do here? Hardiness, shield shatter again. Knockback. I think hardiness would be a good idea. Then next time we'll be able to get a melee damage bonus, and we'll be able to get Bull Rush, which is going to be useful for getting in. Bludgeon Senseless will be helpful, and maybe Terrifying Scream. No, maybe not Terrifying Scream, but still. Might have to get Steel Skin, though. Alright, Terrence! You are our support. I think Healing Wave is something we need to grab for you. Heals all allies within 6 spaces. Let's remove that. Haste actually wouldn't be bad either, but Healing Wave, definitely. We'll get another level of that later. And finally, Patricia, our mage. Time Warp? That only slows. But that, I suppose it is a level short, but I guess... Yes, no, it's not really increased, I don't think. Next level we'll get that for her. Or Fireball. No, what the hell, grab it. We'll get Fireball next time. Or build Construct. Or Shockwave. These are all very useful skills. Okay. You are going to get Healing Wave. Okay. You have plenty of abilities already, and you are good. Okay. Let us go report in. We've got just enough time, I think we can. Let's see, Stonehouse, any messages for me? No, that is all then. Alright, Chief Miranda. The town of Tainly has been restored. You tell Chief Miranda what happened in Tainly. Oh my, that creature sounds horrible. If the Ariel are making such beasts, I don't want to know what else they have in those dark forests of theirs. Tainly is once again providing us a constant flow of precious quicksilver. I have more suggestions of valuable places to visit to the east. Let's see. Are there still troubles in your Ariel lands? The Ariel are always trouble, those arrogant madmen. This problem, however, is more our fault. There is an abandoned mansion to the southeast, the Neal Estate. Its owners fled, and a band of deserters settled there. They've been robbing our caravans and being big pests. The Neals? Never heard of them. Another ambitious group of minor nobles trying to elevate themselves by infesting a new colony. Then the calamity happened, and they showed themselves to be honorless cowards. An estate full of deserters? Has anything gone right around here? I am deeply ashamed. What should I do about them? I would not presume to advise the prince. Stabbing is always a good option, but you might be able to find other solutions. Will we be able to get resources from the estate? No, alas. However, the brigands are sure to have supplies and equipment to loot. Also, if they are gone, there will be less of a chance of your supply caravans being attacked in the future. That sounds like a good idea. Definitely something we'll have to work on clearing. I have a chest up here, so I'm actually going to go ahead and put these 2 strength runes in here. There, that'll work. And I'm going to sell that crude bow downstairs to one of our merchants. Alright. That said, we also gained some things, so let me see here. I'm not sure. We have a mill. Distillery and bakery both cost 2 wood to upkeep. We've got all the rest of those. Both cost 2 wood to upkeep. What is our current earnings? Okay. Yeah, I think we can do this. Yeah, sure, why not? We can do one of them. I don't mind. And in here, we are going to put... Let's put a bakery. That completely ran out of our stone. I didn't realize. Okay, put the bakery in. And there we go. A bakery is an excellent source of profitable trade goods and happy people. The baker comes out to show off what has been accomplished. Check in on things. The baker here can make rough brown bread. It sells well, of course, but more bakers working together could produce better goods. Have some bread. It is rough stuff. Chewing it tires out your jaw. Still, any bread is better than mere boiled porridge. Okay. So we've got the mill, we've got the baker. The only building we have left to build is the distillery. Oh, I should get one of these. I mean, we don't really need it. We can see it's a bakery, but lets everyone else know. Alright. We need to save up more iron in order to do anything. Also, let's go sell this thing we have. Want to sell that. Okay. All things considered, things are good. And I think I'm going to end this episode here. Next episode, we'll make our way further to the east and look around everything getting down towards the Neil Manse. That'll be interesting. But that'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I'm Chester44. That is, Rupert, Elspeth, Terrence, and Patricia. I'll learn it in time. This has been a Let's Play of Queen's Wish the Conqueror, and I shall see you all next time.